Hello, my name is John McDonald and I am from Sun City, Arizona, and this is Daisy, who's with me for the camera shoot. I entered my evaluation, a $50,000 evaluation. It took me 21 days to get funded. Why did I choose a $50,000 evaluation? Two reasons. One, I like the cost. Two, I've been struggling in my trading. I need to manage risk. And I did not want the temptation that oftentimes comes with having a larger daily loss on it. For those reasons, I chose the $50,000 evaluation. If you're curious, I am a scalper. My principal markets that I trade are the NASDAQ E-mini and the micro NASDAQ. And I trade them for primarily one reason: volatility, volatility, volatility. You get so many opportunities to enter trades throughout the day, and you get great movement for great targets. My targets will range anywhere from 21 to 128 ticks. I'm working on stretching that out. My goal is to get my targets up to 160 to 240 ticks. But I got to be honest, the way I trade with the mental mindset I have currently, the only way I'm going to get to that is if I'm trading micros. There's no way right now that I can do 240 ticks on an E-mini. I'm just not built that way. I wish I was, but I'm not. Why did I choose OneUp Trader? Because I think they're one of the best companies out there. They're not the oldest, they're not the newest, but they are well established, have a good reputation. I've always found them to be super friendly and polite. Their support staff is excellent. They're always super fast with me. They're prompt, and they get right to the point. I've never had a problem with their support staff. Just been really excellent. Most of all, though, I like OneUp Trader because they have one 15-day evaluation to get qualified. Let me put her down. There you go, Daisy. One 15-day evaluation to get qualified. And then after that, they have absolutely no monthly fees or no data fees. Now, I want you to think about that for a minute. That's a lot of extra money in your pocket at the end of the year if you're not having to pay monthly fees and for data fees. Now, I do have a multi-broker lifetime license with NinjaTrader, so I don't have to worry about that. But those fee structures, not having to pay them, is really great. The other reason I like OneUp Trader is their payout structure. 80% is super fair. I know there's a new one now that's come out with some more, but 80 is great. But they don't limit your withdrawals in the first 3 or 4 months, and that's huge. So if you're needing the money, wanting the money, and you're wanting to get it back quick, you can do that with OneUp Trader. You just got to have your withdrawal threshold met, and so that's not a problem. I received my funding on Monday, September 20th, only 4 days after I submitted my evaluation for review. Now, I submitted it on Thursday, September 16th. So if you think about that, you check a calendar, you're going to notice something great. That included the weekend. So 4 days, including a weekend, I went from an evaluation to a funded account. That is great, absolutely awesome, in my opinion. Throughout the day, I'll usually take a glance at what the pivot levels are and see where I am in relationship to those, especially on trend days. I want to know where they are. But primarily, I'm a price action trader who looks for second entry setups, second entry failures to enter into trades. I like my targets to be in the risk reward of anywhere from 1 to 4. And basically, I'm always going to place my targets before the expected target level on the chart. I just like to do that to make sure that it gets filled, and I'm not trying to be too greedy and get every tick. I really do prefer a relatively clean chart. The only indicators that I absolutely have to have on the chart are the prior day high, the prior day low, and the current day open. Beyond that, it changes. Sometimes I'm going to use a 55 EMA ribbon. Sometimes I'll use the baseline of the Ikimuchu cloud indicator. I know I'm not saying that right, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I really do prefer that over the super trend indicator. I probably begin my trading day like most traders. I begin by looking at the overnight price action, identifying the primary trend. I note and mark on the chart key levels for entries and exits. I like to see where I am in the price action cycle. And then I'm going to pay attention to what the high impact news is for the day. Mark that. Sometimes I put it into my trading alarm clock if necessary. Other days I just have it as a mental note or on a paper note next to me as I'm trading. My goals with OneUp Trader are simple. I'd like to be withdrawing $2,500 a week from them on a consistent basis. If you try OneUp Trader, you won't be disappointed. I highly recommend them to you. I'd like to give you one bit of trading advice today. It's biblical, but don't let that keep you from applying it because it's great advice. And that is, don't get puffed up with pride. For what? Pride goes before fall. When trading and you're filled with pride, the market's always going to humble you. So what you need to do is trade what you see in your charts, not your opinions, not what you think where the market is going to go. Don't be a stubborn, stiff-necked, hard-nosed trader that's always fighting against the markets. Why? You're going to lose. I guarantee it. I'm still learning that and hope that you don't have to go through the learning curve that I've had to go through with that. It's really a terrible thing when you try to call every twist and turn in the market like I like to do. That pride is a terrible thing. So set it aside. I really hope this helps someone out there. I hope you have an enjoyable and prosperous trading career with OneUp Trader. Thank you for giving me your time and have a great day.